Monday, 11 p.m. You have the idea. It's a good one. You can feel it. You open your laptop, and within 20 minutes, AI has scaffolded half the app for you. You go to bed feeling like you just found a cheat code for capitalism. Tuesday and Wednesday, you build. It's actually happening. The UI looks clean. The AI writes the back-end logic faster than you can read it. By Wednesday night, you have something that genuinely works, and it took you 3 days instead of 3 months. You post a screenshot. A few friends like it. Thursday, you launch. You feel unstoppable. You are, at this exact moment, one of roughly 14,000 people who launched a new subscription app that same month. You didn't know that part yet. Nobody tells you that part. Friday, first sale. Someone pays. It's real. This is happening. You screenshot the notification and save it because a small part of you already suspects this might be the only one for a while. Week 2, the silence starts. Downloads slow down. The 5-star review from your cousin sits alone at the top. You check your App Store listing and, out of curiosity, search the same core idea you had. You find 40 other apps, same concept, slightly different shade of purple, slightly different font, built almost certainly by 40 other people who watched the same 45-minute tutorial you did. This is the part nobody warns you about. It's not a marketplace anymore. It's a hall of mirrors, and you just realized you're standing in it. Week 3, you check the numbers properly for the first time, and here's where it actually gets uncomfortable. Across thousands of tracked app ideas like yours, about 70% make under $1,000 a month. Not 70% fail completely. 70% just quietly limp along, making less than a part-time minimum wage job, forever, unless something changes. Only 1 to 2% ever cross $50,000 a month. You weren't bad at this. You were, statistically, playing a lottery that got marketed to you as a business plan. Month 2. The users you did get start disappearing, and this part's almost worse than never having them at all. AI apps actually make more money per user upfront than normal apps. People are already used to paying $20 a month for AI now, so the premium price didn't scare anyone off initially. But then reality catches up. AI-powered apps lose subscribers about 30% faster than normal apps. Annual retention sits around 21% compared to 31% for regular apps. Translate that into your actual life. Think about your own phone right now. You almost certainly downloaded some AI app in January, full of genuine excitement, used it 4 times enthusiastically, then forgot it existed by February. Same as that fitness app, that budgeting app, that language app before it. The AI didn't break that pattern. It just gave the pattern a shinier icon. And now you're on the other side of it, watching your own users do exactly the same thing to you. Here's the part that stings the most, and it took me a while researching this to actually get annoyed by it properly. The person most likely to have made real money from your entire journey this month is the guy who sold you the roadmap to get here. There's an old saying about gold rushes. The miners mostly went home broke. The people who got rich were the ones selling shovels, tents, and maps to the gold. Nothing's changed. They just rebranded the shovel as a PDF. I found an actual real product while researching this. $28. Promises 10 AI side hustles, 50 copy-paste prompts, and, I'm not making this up, quote, a 24-hour roadmap to your first income. 24 hours. Not a business plan. A countdown timer. This isn't really about one person doing this. It's the entire business model of this exact moment we're living in. Teaching people how to strike gold has always been a more reliable business than actually striking gold. AI just gave that old trick a sleeker landing page. So, 3 months in, 40 competitors deep, 1 sale from your cousin, and a bookmark saved for a course that promises to finally show you the real way. Are we just here to make you feel bad about it? No. Because there is an actual answer, and it's not another course. Here's the pattern in every AI product that's genuinely making real money right now. It was never about better AI. Everyone has access to the same models now that stopped being an advantage the moment it became normal. The pattern is specificity, not an app for productivity. A tool for the exact scheduling nightmare freelance photographers deal with every single week. Not an AI writing tool for everyone. A tool for the exact contract review headache small law firms hit constantly. Boring, specific. Annoying enough in real people's actual lives that they'll happily pay to make it disappear. Here's what that actually looks like, concretely. Instead of guessing what productivity means to everyone, you spend 2 weeks actually talking to 20 real freelance photographers about their invoicing headaches. Then build the boring, specific tool that fixes exactly that. The research is slower than the building now. That's the exact opposite of how this used to work. And most people building right now haven't adjusted to that yet. You don't need 1 million users chasing a trend. You need 100 people with one real, specific, slightly boring problem. Quietly relieve someone finally built the obvious thing for them, instead of another shiny wrapper. The speed AI gives you was never the missing ingredient. Understanding one specific group of people better than anyone else building for them. That's the part nobody's selling you in a $28 PDF. Because it's not a shortcut. It's just paying attention, which has always been free and has always been rare. If any part of this week sounded familiar, that's kind of the whole point of this channel. You should know this before you build the 15,000th app this month.